Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with a new mod pack. And I've been feeling the need to do some bees lately, so I'm going to try out Mendel's bees skyblock here. By Loxley Lecrit. Okay. Alright, so beginning steps. Mod pack updated. Okay. Run the command. I just installed it, so don't have to worry about it. Quest to text. Black text, your standard flavor. Blue will tell you what to do to complete the quest. Purple's for optional hints. Red is important information you may need to know. Alright. Sometimes recipe conflict that Mod Tweaker can't handle blows a list of recipes that cannot be crafted normally. Build craft wooden gear. All wooden gears or dick, so don't worry if you don't have a specific type. Okay, no worries. Let's see. Add button at the bottom. Nope, nothing. Okay, easy enough. And quest icons. Pointy corners unlock quests and other quest lines, so be sure to look around the quest book if you complete one of these quests. Gotcha, good to know. And welcome. Gregor Mendel, he lived to be 62, awesome, was a friar who dedicated his studies to the art of breeding peas. Peas. But by examining and recording how peas change from generation to generation, he effectively became the father of modern genetics. In this mod pack, you won't be breeding peas, you'll be breeding bees. You'll be taken through each of the steps of the breeding process and learn about active and inactive genes, dominant versus recessive genes, crossbreeding, and many other aspects of forestry bees. The only method of gaining metal in this pack is through bees, so you better tough it out if you want some heavy machinery. As you progress, more tutorials will open up in the Bee Tutorials questline. Be sure to check often. Click the checkmark to create your own island to start out on. Creates a garden of glass skyblock island. That's awesome. And hello. Garden of glass. So we do have botany in here, and we have forestry. And I want some pebbles. Hold shift right click on grass or dirt, and you will punch out little pebbles. Oop. Let's get a Stone Age. Now, one thing I do remember about this is that goes there for now. That can go there, and then that can go there. Alright, securely encapsulated. Because I want to bust that out. If you hold shift, it gets really fun trying to, Oh! Well, that's about a bunch of BS now, isn't it? Alright, well. Next one here, digging through dirt. Gain some cobblestone. Gives me saplings, okay. Start off, you'll need to expand your base, and to expand your base, you'll need cobblestone, garden glass, so you shift right click, grass blocks to obtain pebbles. 4 pebbles in your crafting grid, create a piece of cobblestone. You can speed up this progress using auto clicker like auto hotkey, no one's going to tell on you. When you have cobblestone, sneaking will allow you to move the edge of a block without falling off, as long as there's a half block below you, e.g. a slab. Use this to your advantage and expand your base platform. Nice. So, can I just jump up here? Oop, yep. Let's try not to jump off the edge here. Go ahead and get back up here. Get some more pebbles, turned up here. I need, what, 9 more pieces of cobblestone, so roughly 36-ish pebbles. And good, grass spread to a block lower. Cool. Yoink. And that'll give me all these wonderful things. I'm going to leave them in there just in case I fall off. I don't want to take my sapling with me. Help, I lost my quest book. I can get another one. Help, I lost my sapling. Oh, cool, I can get another one. And Twerksim 2K16. Basically dance for tree stuff, okay. Place your block at least 5 spaces away from the center of your guide's platform. Place your apple sapling on it. Twerk until the tree grows up, and twerk again until the apples grow to full size. Alright, well, first thing I'm going to do, though, is Because the grass spread down a block, I can take this out now. And apparently we use game stages. Oop. Unfamiliar item. We need stage Britannia first. Alright, not a problem, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna shut up that running water sound. Right. So, let's see. For some reason I was looking, the pack maker was looking at bacon. So, probably go ahead and claim this if I want to. But I think I'm going to concentrate on getting some more cobblestone before I do anything else at this point. Alright, so got a tiny, tiny little cobblestone platform going so far. Let's go ahead and claim that. Plant you down here. Do the twerky bits. Or some apples. Lots of apples, which is quite awesome. I'm not sure what I need them for besides just, you know, food. Oh, FTB quest is in here. It's just nothing's implemented into it. Very good. So I need 4 apples and I need 8 oak wood. Alright, well. And what I can do here is make us another apple sapling. And let's just go ahead and... crafting table, do we have tinkers? We have tinkers. Okay, well. That's a thing I know about now. And we'll just go ahead and make ourselves, you know... let's see. Stone pick be probably a good idea. I misplaced a cobblestone and had to punch it up a hand, so... Alright, and... There's that little spark thing. So I just need a couple more saplings now, huh? Okay. Something is going on in the background of my computer. And it occasionally will, Hey, there we go. Got it. For tree, receive apples. Alright, and actually... Let's go ahead and... put this down. That way I get food. There we go. And is this a thing? Oh, look, that's the thing. Sun's starting to set. Excuse me. So I'm using the Dramatic Skies resource pack, Unity. Oh, hey, I got more apples this time too. Sweet. So, somewhat photorealistic moon. I love the clouds though. Like, it's really good for a skyblock, too. Put all that stuff away, including these unfamiliar items that I have no idea, you know, what they are about. Working on vanilla saplings, famous harvest craft apple and cherry saplings, and vanilla crops. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and... pick that up so I can claim this. And... no reward for this, okay. Saplings, apples, and wood, what do you do? Well, the most obvious answer is to get more, and more, and more. But first you're going to need to make a chest to hold all your stuff in case the inevitable happens. Read, accidentally letting go of the shift key when building by an edge. Put a log in your crafting grid, turn them into planks. Okay, crafting station light to keep items in the block even if you exit the GUI. Consider it like a 9 storage, 9 slot storage you can craft as well. Smelting, make a furnace. I have just enough cobblestone. Alright. Furnace, quest complete. Yep, good enough. Turn wood logs to charcoal. As you're required to have fuel, 2 sticks will serve as fuel for smelting 1 item. Only items can be smelted at a time. Piece of charcoal smelt 8. I'm going to smelt only a single item. That's where sticks come into play. For now, we'll smelt 16 wood logs of charcoal. Turn some of those pieces of charcoal into torches by combining with sticks. You can now light up your base and prevent mob spawning at night. Oh. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, just keep one of those on hand. That away. Probably don't need my dirt or my quest book right now. Thing you gotta watch out for is shite. Breaking the light. Oh, lovely. Oh, I need to plant it first, don't I? Oh, you're gonna be a pain about that, aren't you? Righto then. Let's see. Tell you what, we're just gonna put you like right here. So I'm gonna pass the night in the dark by chopping trees, because, well, what else am I gonna do, right? Well, the sun has come up. I got myself a little extra wood. Got a lot of extra cobblestone. I'm actually going to make some smooth stone here while I'm at it, because, well, why not? Can keep my handy little book out. Alright, so 16 logs of charcoal. Done. Hey, tinker tools. Let's branch off of there to storage drawers. Okay. Alternative to torches. You can just use slabs instead, but I need 27 smooth stone, it says. And a juicer. I can make apple juice with that. That's an idea. Hey, look. Got just enough for that. And then it's just a stone block and a pressure plate. Make us a juicer. Da-ding. Part 2. Making apple juice. Okay. That's 2 apples plus juicer equals apple juice. Fun thing. Drinking Pam's juice gives you a speed effect, which is wonderful on a skyblock. Let's go ahead and give you a couple more. That'll get enough for the quest. And there's 8 more apple juice. Smelt down 3, turn 2 of those pressure plate, combine with the rainstone into a juicer. Juicer with an apple, actually 2 apples. And crafting grid to get apple juice. So tinker tools. I need just some blank patterns. Then I need the things, and then stone pick, wooden tool rod, stone binding. I have a feeling I'm going to be punching up a lot of stuff here. This is all stuff, basically think of it as infrastructure before you can get to bees. Because, that is a thing. So, how much was that? 61. Yeah, I've got a few extra in here. Oh, that's another 16, so. Alright. And just go ahead and give me that. Patterns. Go and turn one of those into that. There you go. So, tool station, part builder, stencil table. And I need a chest. Come on, more planks. Always more planks. Chest with blank pattern on top is a pattern chest. And let's see. Yeah. That, then that. I just need some things. So, go ahead and get our stencil table down first, I guess. Let's see. There. Part builder can go here. Pattern chest can go here. Let's go ahead and make ourselves another crafting station. To finish off this wonderful little multi-block assemblage of tinker stuff. And we'll just park this into here. One of those. Cool thing is you can shift click here. And it only lets one copy of each go in, so you don't have to worry about accidentally filling the whole thing up. Oink. That was like 3 in there, I guess. You, then tool rod. There we go. Tinker tools. I could read all of this, but honestly, it's just tinker stuff. Yeah. We've all made a ton of tinker tools. Stone pickaxe. And I'll make it just to get rid of it, I think. I was going to say, we don't even have tinker tool leveling, so... I mean, sure. This is why I didn't put any torches down yet. Although flowing water takes out the living root block things. That's right. And you can go there. Oh, and by the way, there's a chunk of bedrock here. You can go there, then go away. Making sure to leave myself at least one grass block, no matter what. Oh, look, you got washed out. There we go. Scavenged up as much of the dirt as I could. Got a decent amount. But next it's like, hey, storage drawers are your friend. And they are technically, hey, cool, I get a drawer key and a concealment. Well, that's kind of nice. And then after that's going to be upgrades. Are you done smelting? You are. So let's go over to here. And then you want me to make 54 slabs. Okay. With the Unity pack, at least these things look a little better. A little better. And manual mob farm. Search YouTube for the following videos for ideas on skyblock. Orgal Gaming, Modern Skyblock 2. Hypnos. Wilkes, Purple Mintat. Okay. Making dark room in a skyblock, you can effectively control where mobs will spawn and where they cannot. Many different designs for a dark room. Most involve a room that is 3 tall to spawn Endermen, 1 wide to prevent spiders from spawning, and half a slab in front to prevent the mobs from seeing you while you kill them. Especially important when dealing with creepers. Makes no claim about the quality of the above video producers over the quality of other video producers. This quest will unlock the basic forestry quest line. Awesome. Bee tutorials. How can I get into there? Or that, or... Bee cloning is completely locked. Excuse me. Hey, we got thermal, ender, AE2, refined storage, miscellaneous mods. Oh, hey, that one's... Hey, better builder's wand. That's an idea now, isn't it? And then the marketplace. Gotcha. Alright, let's go ahead and claim that. Let's go ahead and claim that. Hey, quest book stack. That's something new. But I see a lot of punching dirt in my immediate future. Oh, wrong tool. There we go. It's either I build everything out of cobblestone or I build everything out of wood right now. So, probably a little bit of both, but I am going to need some cobblestone to at least have fireproof areas, whatnot. And cobblestone's slightly more blast resistant than wood by like a factor of 2, so... Yeah, I'll come back when I've got myself a mob farm going. Alright, so I just got my mobs, and I didn't even really bother with a actual mob farm. I just built a platform over here. One that I can't be shot, you know, with a walkway I can't be shot off of. And I just enough spawn in over the night that it was all good. So, let's see. Well, that's finally a thing. So, let's go ahead and pull that dirt block then, too. And we'll put that there. So, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get that dirt block back. There. Do we have like a chisel in here? By the way, you can get bones from bees, which is awesome. We have chisel. Sweet. It's going to require some iron, mind you. But, you know, still. Alright, so quest book time. Gets us 2 honeycomb. Awesome. And then it says to the nether, right? Travel spot for some of the more infernal bees you'll collect. You'll need to travel to the nether. Make yourself another portal frame. Right. So, how do I get seared bricks then? Grout. Standard recipe there. Constantly spawn pigmen every so often. There'll only be to exploit them. You'll be required to breed an obsidian bee to produce materials needed to make the nether portal. Okay, I wondered about that. Send another portal. Alright, cool. Leave a diagram. And you get a flint and steel once you get the obsidian. That's kind of cool. Makes things a little bit easier. But this says it unlocked basic forestry. You need to make 2 bee houses. Right. Well, I seem to have, you know, two bee combs, or honeycombs, which you can put in the middle there, and boom. Bee houses. Quest complete. Gotcha. Now, I'd have to get really lucky with this. Hey, bee tutorials unlocked. Sweet. More quests. Alright, and this will get me a forest queen, a meadows queen, poppy, a dandelion, and a couple dirt. Cool. Actually, breed and produce honey and other products. You need a place to live. Bee house, the apiary, alveary, and industries, and industrial apiary are all valid housing for the new queens and drones. All of them have their own advantages and disadvantages. For now, however, we'll be using the cheapest hive available, bee house. It can be mass-produced easily. It cannot be automated. Excuse me. In any way, cannot hold frames, and cannot be used to crossbreed new species. You need to manually take out the honeycombs produced to replace the princess and drones by yourself. It extends the lifespan of the queen by 3 times. Only has a 75% reduction in production compared to the apiary's 90%. It makes pollination 3 times more effective. Think of it like a spa for bees where you cater to their every whim. First, we'll unlock some tutorials. Bee tutorial. Alright, cool. That's like really zoomed in. Let's zoom out of it. Bees need sleep, so do you. Okay, cool. I get a bed. Sweet. Nothing is more boring than waiting for daytime, knowing that your bees aren't working during the night. Thankfully, the bed will allow you to skip the night and awaken in the morning light. If it is raining, then sleeping at night will also turn off the rain. Which most bees don't really like the rain, so. There we go. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a poppy down. Meadows queen. And it's complaining about no flowers. Still a dandelion. There it goes. You just have to update the area sometimes, and then they start working. But I'm thinking, go ahead and these 2 pieces of dirt down, get some grass growing in this area, and then I might be able to get more flowers as well. Because bees will spread flowers. Let's see, how am I going to get some dirt, though? Pulped biomass and slag. Carpenter, no. Centrifuge, dirty combs for more bees. And it doesn't show what it comes from, but I'm going to guess it's a dirty bee. Alright, well. I guess I can always make up some cobblestone while I'm killing time at this point. Well, one thing I probably should do is, look at here, basic breeding. Need 2 drones and 3 drones. Consume? No. Sweet. Alright, need opener above them, flowers nearby, and of course place to work. Place down both bee houses with queens and upper left slot of each. Lay down some dirt with flour on it. Doesn't matter if you use poppies or dandelions. Start working, see bees flying around a hive. Daytime, not raining, and the hive has no blocks above it. Slowly but surely produce honeycombs. In a life cycle, queen will die and produce a princess and 2 drones. Well, meadows drones produce 2, forest drones produce 3. When you have a princess and a drone, put the princess in the upper left slot, drone in the lower left. Do not mix and match species. You cannot crossbreed new species with the bee house. And mixing the meadows with the forest can give some unfortunate and unstackable results. You can't make new species, but you can spread some genes around. And you might be able, might kind of sort of screw things up for yourself. So I've got to wait for this life cycle to end. I think we're going to be punching some dirt for a while. All right, we're back, and it's been a couple of Minecraft days. The forest bee, cycled through once already, and it's actually my second honeycomb from them. The meadows finally did their thing. But since I went ahead and put those in my inventory for a second so it recognized it, we should be good to go. I got a centrifuge and a clockwork engine. The next is honey drops. Centrifuge is an invaluable asset. When powered, it will grind up your honeycombs into both beeswax and honey drops. That's when I said when powered. That's where the clockwork engine comes into play. By holding down the right mouse button on the engine, you can prime it. Letting go will allow it to provide power based on how long you primed the engine. So the engine will tell you the power output: greens when you need to prime it more, reds when you need to stop priming it. Let's see. Place it down, it'll point towards it, all that fun stuff. Becomes it from outputs. The honeycombs themselves only get a honey drop 90% of the time, so you may not get one if you're unlucky. This quest will unlock some tutorials in the bee tutorial quest line. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put this down, and we're just going to set this on top. There's green, yellow, that's supposed to be orange, I guess. That's red. And now it's powering it. And it starts off fast, and then it slows down real quick. Oh, I made myself a comma, too. And got some saplings. Used the bone I had, grew some tall grass, and got myself some seeds. Got pretty lucky on that, actually, because realistically, there's not a whole lot of grass here to be doing that, too. Oh, and honey drop. I need 4 honey drops and 6 beeswax. Oh, good lord. It'll give me a squeezer and another clockwork engine. And it's now nighttime. So these guys they're not doing anything. Ooh, beeswax. Awesome. Kinda. And you don't have to wait for this thing to stop in order to prime it up again. But if you prime it up too far past red, it'll backlash and it'll hurt you. So... But I figure I'm going to get some more honeycombs. Oh, and I did go ahead and set up to get the storage drawer quest done. That was under... There we go, storage drawers. That'll get me the keys, a drawer key, and a concealment key. And next I need an upgrade, which is actually just that surrounded by sticks. I mean... Pretty basic, honestly. And that'll get me a status upgrade and a storage upgrade, too. Shows the fill level on there. Increases storage to 4 times space value. And honestly, it's not stuff I'm going to need for a while yet. And then next is, the safe word is drawer controller and controller slaves. Vice versa, compacting drawer, and packing tape. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. Dink, dink, meh. You tape on a drawer, you can then safely break the drawer, move it to another location without its contents spilling out all over the place and making your server admins really angry. And to get this, I need either propolis or a slime ball and paper. Now, for paper right now, I'm going to need a carpenter. So we're pretty much done with this chapter for right now. So on we go for the quest for honey. Alright, so I think I've got enough combs finally. It's, yeah, taking a while. This is not... Oh, yep, I do. Alright. This is not a pack with very quick beginnings. It's bees. It's a very, very chill and relaxing pack. But it'll give me a squeezer and another clockwork engine. Quest complete. Bee tutorials unlocked. Oh, hi. And I broke down and made myself a tinker's hatchet. After, like, my 4th axe, so... But with the honey drops now, in a squeezer, 10 of them will equal, a bucket's worth of honey. And then I get a chance of propolis coming out of this, which we saw we can make, packing tape with. And embryo species modifiers and all that fun stuff. Or species filter, I should say, not modifier. But next it's like, hey, portable analyzer. Most important tool a budding apiarist can have. When powered by honey drops or honeydew, the analyzer will tell you the exact stats of a bee. You can open up the GUI, or the analyzer's GUI, by right-clicking with it in hand. Place everything in the slots. The 1 slot will tell you primary stats of the bee. 2 will tell you biome requirements and secondary stats. The 3 tells you possible productions and the specialty production. When I see produce, I think of vegetables. So, 4 tells you if the bee can be further mutated. And we'll keep track of what bees you have analyzed. Question marks represent combinations that have not been discovered yet. 5 is simply lore and fluff. Analyzing the bee also give a detailed tooltip information when you hold shift while hovering over the bee. Note, however, that analyzing the bee will make it stackable only with other bees of the same type that have been analyzed too. So, go ahead and hit the checkbox. Get 16 honey drops and the analyzer. Help, I lost my analyzer. Okay. So there's a backup. Let's just go ahead and, claim that. And then squeezer. Now it wants a honey capsule. A ready source of honey drops and beeswax needs something to do with them. That's where squeezer comes into play. Powering a squeezer and placing either honey drops or honeydew produces liquid honey. Sometimes a propolis will be produced as well. These can be used later for making certain items. Seed oil can be produced by placing a variety of seeds or nuts and some fruits inside the squeezer. By placing 3 beeswax in a line in a crafting table, you'll be able to craft wax capsules, one-use buckets that can hold non-heated liquids such as water or honey. Yeah, but such type of wax can hold hot liquids, which is nice. You'll need 1 honey capsule, 10 drops to complete the quest, but you'll need a seed oil for the next quest. Use the cherry tree sapling provided by the quest reward to get the cherries you need to squeeze for seed oil. There's a tiny bit of honey left in the squeezer. You can break the machine with a pick. It'll clear the tank to make room for the seed oil. You can also use a pipette from forestry if you have access to glass, which we don't. Also, you are still just doing your thing, so go and put 10 of you in here. Power up our clockwork. And boom. Go. And there's no mobs over there. I turned my mob radar on the mini-map. So just keep an eye out for red dots over there. I've got a real simple little mob farm going over there, but it's already produced redstone, so had some witches spawn in. It was kind of nice. Alright, let's go ahead and make this wonderful wax capsule I was talking about. Hey, just like that. And I'll just put those there for now. Don't need to have my hotbar. So let's just go ahead and put it in there. Once this reaches 1,000 millibuckets, it will fill up. And well, there we go. Now that I can kind of see what we're doing. Go ahead and eat an apple. Hey, we're halfway there now. Give it a quick sort. Like wax and honey drops, I probably should be storing in drawers relatively quickly. Oh, not bright enough, not daytime. The bees have decided it's too dark. Oh, you need to power up as well. Here, get to town, or go to town. One of the two. And let's go ahead and get some more charcoal going, because, well, why not? And we're on our last one, and it should autofill this thing up. Now, the thing is, with seed oil, if you use actual, wheat seeds, they only produce, I think it's 10 millibuckets of seed oil a piece. Yeah, so you need 100 seeds in order to get anything. Hey, I had a mob spawn over there. Cool. But quest complete, squeezer. That gets me a carpenter as well. Some water buckets. The best part of that is the actual bucket. Cherry sapling and a dirt to plant said cherry sapling land. So, yeah, we're gonna put this thing down. Let's go ahead and grab some cobble for now. I want to put you down. We're going to put our dirt here. And we're going to take this out. A little ways further. Whoops. One, two, and three. Oh, there went that piece of cobblestone. I know you didn't spawn in the hallway. Wait a second. He spawned in the same block. The door is actually sharing that block, and he spawned in there. But he actually, that's a spawnable space. I never would have thought. Oh, hi, there's a spider and an enderman. You know what? Hey, come here. Okay, we're getting in the hallway. That guy hurts. Ender Pearl. And I got an infinity booster card off of that guy. Awesome. That's cool. Alright, so something I should have done. Oh, good lord, yeah, it's dark over here, isn't it? I should have, you know, lit up, especially the new platform I put together. You know, it's just one of those things. Put up new land. We can build, you know, put torches down. Now these things, each of these produce 150. All right, awesome. So I need like 20 in order for it to equal an even amount of capsules. Got 13, huh? Uh, 23 plus, so. I like how the twerking works on that. Of course, it would help if I was looking at the right machine. So you're completely empty right now. Go ahead and power this thing up. There we go. Go ahead and grab ourselves some apple juice. Oh, the first one did not give me a speed bonus. Weird. Oh, hi. I just knocked his head off. That's awesome. Okay, do be careful, because there's no railing on half that platform. Alright, well, that way... Plenty of good stuff. And... I should look at the quest book here before I go too much further, right? Infinite water... you know, empty bucket. So get one of those going, and probably, you know, blocks. Do I still have? Yeah. What I can do is like that, put these down here. And like so. Oh, I actually have to turn the bucket in, though. Oh, that works. I got a water queen, though. And I'm getting a lily pad. Awesome. I got another species of bees. Now, lily pads are the flowers for water bees. Now, did I have another comb? No, I didn't. But, seed oil. Water capsules, I need 2 watery propolis. They give me a moistener. Carpenter impregnated casing. Gotcha. So let's look at that. Impregnated casing is 1/4 of a bucket of seed oil and a carpenter. And then 8 planks. Or 8 logs, sorry. So let's get our carpenter. Get our clockwork engine down. We're going to put our seed oil capsule here. That'll destroy it, but drop that into there. There we go. And this will let me get apiaries. Which means I can start crossbreeding bees. Once I get a decent source of princesses. And we'll get this sped up a little bit. There we go. You're about halfway. Cauterize it, hit yellow. Getting tired of the speed boost, so eat the apple straight. And got ourselves an impregnated casing. And this teaches you how to work the carpenter, but doing just what I just did. And then we need 4 apiaries. The bookshop you receive from the quest reward will be vital to a later quest. Stash it in a chest for later. You get a scoop and a tropical hive as well. Scoops are used to break the hives open so you get bees out of them. You break it with literally anything else, and it just destroys it. Ooh, string. And I got another Infinity Booster card. Alright, cool. Another Ender Pearl, though. That's awesome. It's usually harder to get than that. So where are you at? Hey, I got another one done. And you're getting a little low on power, so crank you back up. Do the same for you. And right now I'm living for the day that I can get an automated engine going for this. And just put those in there. When these fill up enough, it'll automatically fill them with seed oil. And let's go ahead and put that and that away. See, I want to make an apiary and put my water queen in them, but I need all 4 impregnated casings I'll get from this for the quest. Hey, looks like my 4th impregnated casing is done. And let's go ahead and grab some of those and that. Alright, come on. You're going right. Ding ding. Oh, because it needs the actually apiaries. Okay. Well, that works then. So slabs across the top. Make a boat underneath. And apiaries. Now, like an apiary can just go right there. And more bee tutorials unlocked. But we'll go ahead and put our water queen in there. It's going to take a second to recognize the lily pad is there. There she goes. And whenever these finish up, I'll probably go ahead and swap them out for apiaries. Then I can get started on the whole crossbreeding thing, right? Making the bees better. And hey, look, you're done. Sweet. Seed oil, honey. And she'll produce watery propolis for us eventually. So one thing you can do also with seed oil is, let me make sure. Impregnated sticks. I want to make sure this recipe didn't change. It is 2 logs and seed oil. So I'm going to need 20 logs. There we go. And then some seed oil. But I can use these impregnated sticks. Okay. And seed oil in the right spot. There she goes. Alright. But I can use these guys to make impregnated frames, which double production and reduce genetic decay. Which genetic decay is not really an issue right this second, because I'm using pristine bees. But if you start using normal bees, they will eventually die after time. Enough time has passed, so. Alright, now do these affect lifespan at all? No, they don't. Okay. Some bees, or some frames make it so your bees go through their life cycle quicker. Some make it so slower. You know, it just kind of is what it is, right? Oh, yeah, you're out of power, so. There we go. What else are these used for? Just, this is a proven gear from Benny's, is what that is. Which is used for different machines. Which I don't have access to yet. And frames, by the way, they will stack. So, I'm not going to worry about that right this second. But, you know, it's good to know for future reference, right? Nothing out there yet. So what's our next quest? Okay, there's our tropical stuff. And then next, it's like, Scoop, I need a tropical princess. We'll take our Scoop and... The bees, by the way, they are usually a little unhappy that you're beating up their home. So they decide to come after you. And that'll get me a Wispy Queen. Oh, nice. So tropical and then Wispy. Now, Wispies are fun little queens, because they make Silk Wisp. Which means I can make some bee armor, eventually. It's going to take a while. And, yep, that's bee. The JEI thing's not working. So. Give me my analyzer. I need at least a honey in here. I'll just grab a few of them. Because these will, the analyzer does retain what you put into it. But Wispy will produce... There we go. Silky combs and silky propolis. Also, it says something about putting that away, because I'll need that for when I get into career bees. Now, one thing I was curious about, though. Wispy, what is your flower? Okay, flower type flowers. Very good. Like, flower type jungle. I believe that's vines. So, something you got to kind of keep an eye out for. Yeah, right there should be fine. Yep. And Wispy. Just going to take a second to realize that there are flowers around here. And then she'll start doing her thing. There she goes. Oh, you're going to poison me, aren't you? You're doing something. If they have particle effects coming up like that, it means they actually hit you with an effect. Oh, you're actually running down pretty quick there. That's right. The bee houses actually prolong the lifespan of your bees. At least compared to the apiaries. Alright. But I think it's about time to call this an episode. I've rambled on long enough now about the bees. Ooh, honeycomb. And I've got some stuff and things to take care of. Mainly, I've got a lot of waiting to do. Honestly, that's where I'm at. Let's Squeezer, you're done with those now, Mr. Carpenter. Yep. But I also need to expand my platform out. So I got the cherry tree here. But I seem to be stacking stuff up next to where I've been doing my trees. So I gotta make a new tree cutting platform, I think. Nothing yet? Alright. Hey, Silky Propolis. That can run back through the centrifuge. And it'll make Silk Wisp. And then with Silk Wisp, you can make string, you can make cobwebs. You can make different things there. Or you can make woven silk. Usually this is a carpenter recipe. Yeah, this right here, right? Half a bucket of water, a bunch of Silk Wisp equals woven silk. But these things you can use to make apiaries armor. Pretty weak armor, but it prevents bee effects from actually doing anything to you. Like that one's got little poison particles on it. I know I think it's the tropicals. They actually will poison the hell out of you. Oh, they like bee armor. Just talking about that. And frames. A new way to get string. And 3 tasks, huh? 4 string, and then a wool. You need wool to make the scoops. I'm not sure how many of those I'm going to need, and this lady needs to get off her butt and actually produce something. So, supply bee, sapling, or other individual, provide honey or honeydew as a pacifier. I can analyze it while she's in there. Oh, that is awesome. Produces watery combs. Further mutations, there's quite a few. Humidity, damp, tolerance, both 1. Okay. R-type lily pads. Gotcha. And you still maintain that, huh? Then I actually have to, okay. Oh, hey, Silky Propolis. But sun's going down again. I got another bow. There we go. Get that put away. And I got a pristine tropical princess, which is awesome. Oop. Hey, 2 silk wisps. And more honey. Can't say no to some honey. But, thank you for coming out. I hope you're looking forward to more of this series. And until next time, Signing out. Have fun.